Sorry if that's contentious. Yeah, I think, well...
PodFast is back. 6 minutes, one guest, and no time to waste. Rew Golding, you've transformed the way that brands message millions of people in the UK. But what else are we missing from this story?
I worked for Rant and Rave for 8 years prior to the acquisition.
Right.
And then I started working with Jed at Upland. Jed left Upland about 3 years ago. And then 3 months ago, Upland decided to divest all its mobile products, of which there's 4, to a private company called Mobile Commons.
There we go. That's a very good pitch. Have you practiced that in the mirror?
That just came out. That's fine.
Wow. It's interesting. You say human centered human approach, but a little bird, or should I say Kiwi, told me that you've onboarded a Kiwi, Thomas Kiwi, right?
Yeah. So actually 4 now.
4?
So we've got 4 teammates. Didn't have to go through any HR onboarding. No background checks. Fully automated agentic bots. I still struggle with the fact in 2025 that I type. I don't know why I'm still typing.
Really?
My mum went to a typing school. Yeah, typing school 50 years ago to learn how to type. So if you think about all the advancements that we've seen, certainly in the last 20 years, why am I still typing? It's a very menial task. And ultimately, if I go back to Thomas Kiwi is there to sit in our organisation and to remove those menial tasks that actually in 2025 humans shouldn't be part of. And that's exactly the same as how we should be embracing AI now, to remove those menial tasks, to provide our teammates with that opportunity to work on far more higher impact work as well. But the great thing is that the more tasks we're asking him to do, the more suggestions for improvement are coming out of it. So we are tuning him on the fly. So he's a content writer at a very low level. Don't worry, I recognise him at Mill Street. Full of lots of creative people.
We're still in there.
And then the high impact component is you need to be able to synthesize that and understand it, and then be able to have that human-to-human contact around what it is. So Olivia's going to be doing some of the competitor intel for us, but we're also going to get Olivia and Thomas to work together to do an end-to-end product communication release.
You're getting 2 AI agents to talk to each other and work together.
They're teammates.
Wow.
Why should they not work together? We are also using an organisation called Dobbin, who have our brand brain. So they have every single piece of information that we want fed into it. So brand brain now talks mobile common. So Dobbin or McBrain is going to be working with Thomas and Olivia. So as that process flow of the different intersections with the different applications, like I said, Jira, Confluence, App Queues, Canva, it's then going to be synthesized through another agent to then turn that content into mobile commons and then out to the customers.
That's incredible. I wanted to ask as well, because mobile commons and then used to be in Rant and Rave. I'm sure there were lots of days where you putting in the effort, putting in the grind, and it was tough work. To all those people out there who think, or who just say to themselves, I just need more discipline in their lives, what would you say to them?
More discipline in your life? Wow. I'd ask why.
I suppose.
Sorry if that's contentious. Yeah, I think, well, it's interesting. So, I don't know if we've got a book club here, but, think about...
We have, actually.
There we go. So Atomic Habits is probably... You just need to read the first 50 pages of Atomic Habits, but it is, being able to... understanding what you want to be disciplined about and why, and then being able to create those habits that take you to that place. So from a discipline point of view... What
about personally, like personal discipline? What would you do for that?
Personal discipline... Well, we could have a therapy session here.
Haven't got long enough, I'm sorry.
No, take a while. The main thing for me around discipline is kept in check by how the team are, or my team is. We're trying to create a space where people can create space to think. So if I then go back to what we're trying to do with AI. AI should create more space for us to think. We want to think more about outcomes rather than tasks. So I think from a discipline point of view, it is very much focused on the team. It's great to have the team here today. This isn't all of them. But the discipline around making sure that the team are engaged and feel valued. That's probably my number one professional, if I'm talking about discipline from that perspective. And you made me think that I probably should be more disciplined in other areas, but that's
we should
all
be
different
more
podcast at a different time.
Well, in terms of your personal discipline, I know you've been a fan of waking up at 5:30 in the morning.
Yes. Yeah.
Why? Why do you wake up at that ungodly hour, and what do you do?
I think the main thing for me is that at that time, we are all busy, we are all connected, we all probably wish that we did more. But what I quite quickly found between 5:30 and 7:00 on a dreary December morning, or on a lovely June morning on my bike, nobody wants or expects anything of me. And that unlock for me is helps me kind of unfold, because we've got so many different intersections and demands on us that nobody's demanding anything of me at that time. So it just helps you create a bit more of a space to be far clearer, a lot more clarity. I call it unfolding, just unfolding stuff. My wife may tell me that I don't fold enough, but unfolding ideas and suggestions, and again, creating space. I think that's one of the big things that we need to think about. So I'm fairly disciplined about that, in fairness.
There we go.
Because thank you. I'm not all bad. But yeah, that's been quite transformative, and also an opportunity to be able to, explore podcasts, audiobooks.
Fantastic. We've got a closing tradition on this podcast.
Yes.
On our PodFast. And it's the same question to all guests, regardless of who you are. If you could say right into the lens of this camera here,
this one,
that one, what is one message you've never sent but you wish that everyone would receive?
The thing is, I might have sent this. Just be nicer to people.
Why?
We're not here very long. So the time that we've got here, folks, just make sure everyone's all right. Because we don't know who's all right and who's not all right. So you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. Be curious, not judgmental.
Brilliant message. Rew, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, David.
And welcome to 1 Mill Street.
It's going to be great. Thanks very much.
Yeah. No
Cheers,
worries.
mate.
That wasn't too bad. Could have been worse.
Thanks, mate.